Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of March in the areas of money, career and finance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're gonna start with your spirit animal oracle card, which for you is the buffalo spirit that came out, which, as you can see, the abundant universe will provide. This is an amazing card because buffalo indicates abundance, because when people were able to hunt down a buffalo, it was able to provide them a lot of food, a lot of fur, and pretty much they used every part of the animal for a long period of time, and they were able to save and secure for a long time. So this is a great energy to have. Obviously now this means different. The meaning of this card is that you can expect long-term abundance coming into your life. Something will come into that's going to provide you something amazing. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is the card of conflict, and it is also a card of competition. So if it is a conflict, you're definitely dealing with a conflict where people are coming from different diverse backgrounds, and this is kind of causing something. Everybody's kind of trying to create or have their own voices heard. But this is not a hardcore conflict. It is a conflict where you need to kind of pay attention, where people are kind of trying how far they're able to go. They're kind of training in that sense. Five of Wands can be also a card of competition. So maybe you are in an environment, in a business, in an industry where there's a lot of competition, and you need to be very savvy in order to get through this competition. It can be also that, if you are looking for a job, then you have a very hard competition to get through in order to ace the job or ace the project, or ace a business opportunity that you are trying to get, because everybody is trying to get that. It can be even a promotion that you might be going for this time. But let's see what are the energies that are surrounding. The first card you have is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can be you or a person you're dealing with, or just the energy of the card. This is the card that's telling me that there's you're kind of ready for action, or somebody's ready for action. This is a very fast moving card, indicating big changes coming into your way. This is kind of like the card that's that shows that something big is happening or happened to you, something that you've been expecting. This can be a new job, it can be a promotion, something that you've been kind of waiting for, and finally you're kind of ready to go. You are ready for action, you're ready for battle, because the Knight of Swords is ready to go into battle, whatever that battle means for you. With the Knight of Swords, you need to kind of pay attention a little bit that he's focusing on getting things done, and sometimes he needs to plan a little bit more before just jumping into things. But let's see the next card. The next card we have here is the Five of Swords, which is again a card of conflict. So there's some kind of a conflict here that's playing a role for you. Five of Swords is a conflict. It's kind of like the hardcore conflict. So you kind of have the training for the conflict, but you also have the hardcore conflict. But this is kind of coming from the past, and I think it still has an impact on the present, because this conflict is, I think it's easing, because it's going from Five of Swords to Five of Wands. But let's talk about the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is when everybody is in it to win it. There's and there's lack of communication, there's lack of collaboration, because everybody wants to have their own way. And because of that, some people are walking away, some people are winning, but even the winner is not a real winner at the end, because not everybody is able to win this situation. Now again, this might be that some hard competition was, and you kind of were able to fight for something, and it was a hard battle that you were able to get that change that you wanted with this Knight of Swords. You also have here the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a beautiful energy to have, because the Queen of Wands is very positive, she's very radiant, she's beautiful, she's very attractive, and she can attract everything that she wants, right? She can get the promotion, the job, the business, whatever she wants, because she's so radiant. She's very productive as well. This is the energy when you're kind of surprising people how good you are in the fields that you are working, or how you're knocking out the projects or the tasks that you are working on, which is kind of very interesting with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is very task oriented, and the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very positive, very attractive, and very productive as well. Now this can be a person as well, maybe it's your energy, or a person you're dealing with, somebody who's a great leader, somebody who can get things done, and you know, she is also likes to try new things, and she's very adventurous as well. So the next card we have here is the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is the card of regret, the card of sorrow, the card of being sad. So this is the card that's telling me that something happened in the past that you are still not over. Maybe you lost a job, maybe a project didn't go well, or you didn't get a job, or you didn't get a business, and it's kind of still impacting you. So this is the card that's telling you that not everything has been lost, and this is the time for you to see things from a different perspective. Turn around and see the opportunities that are lying ahead of you, because those opportunities will actually lead you to something better. You already lost those cups, those opportunities, and they were not necessarily for you. Your taste changed, you don't like that wine that was in those cups, and you're ready. You should move forward and go towards a new direction. Right, she's always looking towards the sun, and the black cat is always indicating that she doesn't care what everybody else is thinking. Now you also have here the Strength card. The Strength card, which is an amazing card because it's an indication that you're able to deal with any kind of battles that's come to your way. You're strong enough, you're self-confident, and you're able to make moves that actually surprises people. Very great energy to have it with the Queen of Wands, because she's radiant, she's very self-confident. So make sure that you are very self-confident this period of time. I think that's going to help you to get through the battles that you have to go through as well, and it will also help you to kind of turn your mind around with the Five of Cups energy and focus on the positive, because sometimes the Five of Cups, the challenge with it, that you just keep focusing on whatever went wrong and try to focus on the opportunities, the great things that can come into your life, and just trust yourself as well. So you also have 3 5s, 555. That's an indication of some kind of a change, a big change that's coming to you or came into your life, and but definitely can be an angel number that you might have been seeing for a while. So make sure that you take a look at that, what kind of meanings that might have for you. But let's see what's going to be final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure the message gets out to those who need it the most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in the comment section what's happening in your life, how this reading is resonating with you, if you're willing to share it, of course. Now, the next card in the future, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful energy to have, especially in the money, career, and finance reading. This is the card that's all about success, all about when you worked hard for something and you're achieving your goal. This is all about abundance, when money is not a problem, and great energy if you have your own business, because it's an indication that the business is going to be going well. But even if you're unemployed, this is the card that's telling me that whatever you worked hard for, you're able to achieve it, whether it's a raise, whether it is some kind of an increase or a bonus. You're going to be able to attain that through the hard work, to the quality work that you've been putting in. Whatever you've been working on, it's an indication that you're going to get it. And look how free she is feeling. You also have here the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity that's knocking on your door. It's an opportunity that you should definitely take advantage of. This can be a project, this can be a new job, a promotion, something that will bring you long-term stability. It has the chance to take you in abundant world on a long term. And especially the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, great signs that something that you're starting or you started, whatever you worked hard for, will bring you some great abundant energy on the long run. And let's see your last card. Your last card is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is first of all, it's Capricorn energy, so there's definitely, you have the Capricorn energy in this. She is, again, it can be a person or your energy, or somebody you're dealing with, or just the energy of the card. The Queen of Pentacles has all the resources she needs to take care of everybody in her court, in her realm. And this is an indication that you're going to have all the tools and everything you need to be successful. This is the card of long-term success, long-term abundance. It can be a leader who's helping you, or it can be a leadership position as well, what you might be getting into. The Queen of Pentacles, again, she is, maybe you're getting some kind of an advice this time from somebody who is a great business person, and you definitely need to pay attention to that. Very interesting that you have here the Queen of Wands and you have the Queen of Pentacles. And in the middle of it is the Strength card. So some of you are kind of balancing the two energies that the two cards are bringing in, because they're a little bit different. Like the Queen of Wands is somebody who likes to try new things, very adventurous, and a great leader. Queen of Pentacles, she's a great leader as well, but she is more on the conservative side. So some of you are kind of trying to balance those two energies, when you need to kind of be adventurous and when you kind of hold it back and be a little bit more conservative. But again, like, you know, both of them are achieving great results. She's very productive, I mean the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles is great with money. But let's see the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, you do have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is, again, this is the card of long-term stability when you're achieving all of your financial goals. It can be an increase, it can be some kind of a money that you are getting to, and definitely a great indication of financial success. And your future is practically all about financial success. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. You do have the Ten of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's definitely some leveling up here from a financial perspective. Ten of Pentacles can be also when you're working on your legacy, you're working on like a family business as well. And what's really great here, that there's definitely long-term stability coming in for you with all of these beautiful energies. You definitely need to get over some past hurts, some kind of conflicts that you've been kind of still impacting you, but there's great energy for you, especially for the future, with all these abundant pentacle cards. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you and claim the beautiful energy of all of those abundant cards. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.